Hi, how's everybody doing today? We're here with more rigged and scripted football times, and we've got the preseason game for the Steelers and Jacksonville Jaguars. And this was probably one of the better rigged games of the season. And everybody's like, well, why would they rig games during preseason, Sean? Because Vegas takes bets on these games. Anything that you can make money on. So pay particular attention to what's going on here. Now, if you notice, Elijah's looking that way. Claypool's looking that way. Johnson's looking that way. We got a guy coming out here. He's coming this way. This dude's looking that way. This guy's looking this way. He should pick him. He's going to pick him up on a double team. And this dude's running straight out, unprotected, and that's hands to the face, which they ain't going to call that, or they may. I'm not sure. That's definitely hands to the face. But fact of the matter is this. This guy right here is going to be open around in here, and you got two linebackers trying to cover them. Now, I'll bring Coach Script in on this in a minute. I want to show you. We're going to play it. And what do you think is going to happen?
Again, the tight end slides in motion. From Mitch Trubisky, the one-time Bill and Chicago Bear. Pocket allows him. He launches this one. He's got an open receiver. Chris Claypool. He makes the connection near the...
Now, turn around. But watch it again. And when you notice is the defensive backs are not going to turn around to play on these receivers at all or play on the ball at all. That dude actually lost a shoe, it looks like. Somebody lost a shoe out there. But let's see. We'll play it again.
Slides in motion. From Mitch Trubisky, the one-time Bill and Chicago Bear. Pocket allows him. He launches this one. He's got an open receiver.
That's right in between. What I'm saying is that didn't even turn around for the ball. The defensive back did not even turn around for this ball. And he's looking the whole entire time. Remember what we saw before? Everybody on the defense knows that they're going to run that play. Shoe came off. It's rigged and scripted. And if it was legit, he would just keep going straight because he could throw a bomb on. Look how much of a lead he has. But the guy didn't even turn around. They're going to call a penalty on that. And this is what's going to be the thesis for the season. This season, you are going to see a lot of pass interference calls. Because these dudes are training right now in preseason on how to not turn around and play basic defense that you were taught in Pee Wee school. Now, most of you people that talk shit never played no football collegiately or even at a level where you would even know the rules or even what the hell's going on out there. That's why I showed you that before I started the video. I showed you the pre-snap. Everybody was looking towards the right. They knew the ball was going to the right. Everybody knew that. And in that video, we'll rewind it just a little bit just to show you how much everybody knew that it was going that way. Keep an eye on the safety. See, he's already starting to run before the ball's even snapped. He already went over to that area, and he lagged. He lagged on the play. If he would have ran full speed on that play, look what do you think he could have done at full speed on this play? He already sees it coming. He already knows he's already going, and he's got to have a little bit like he's trying and a little bit like he's not trying, and that's how they sell it. That's how they sell it. That's how it's done. It's professional grifting. This is world-class grifting. These are not these are not athletes. They are actors. They are athletes. I mean, somebody said it the correct way, and I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Entertainment athletes. They're professional entertainers, like the circus. When you go see Barberly and whatever the fuck his name is. He's got all this bullshit. I don't like circuses because it's creepy. I've seen too many movies about circuses that go wrong, and I don't like how they treat the animals. So that being said, the fact of the matter is, when you see plays like this, they're like, wow, this is great. When it's in regular play, you can barely pick up on it. But some of the things that they're doing, professional athletes would not play like this. Defensive backs do not play like this. They go after the football. And I know it's preseason, but this is what's going to be the thesis for this season. So when you're doing fantasy football picks, go after receivers that go deep a lot because you're going to get a lot of yards on penalties. I can guarantee you that. That's my little tip because this is also the NFL is so rigged and scripted. I'm going to call this before this even happens. What's going to happen is Mitchell Trubisky is going to have a season-ending injury, a fake injury, but it's going to be to where he's not going to be able to finish the season out. So, and it's going to happen early, like week 1 or 2, and then we're going to have Kenny come in and he's going to show them that's why he's the number 1 pick, just like Big Ben did with Tommy Maddox. It's that scripted. They're too lazy to even write a newer script. They're just going to keep playing the same thing over and over again. And the Steelers are going to have the same kind of run they did with Kenny Pickett that they had with Ben Roethlisberger. Going to be the same kind of thing going on. They're going to lose in the playoffs, and then next year they'll win the Super Bowl, just like Big Ben did. It's all numerology. It's all you're dealing with Masons and Luciferians or whatever you want to call them. They're cheaters. They're cheaters. That's what I call them. I know what they are. Nobody wants to believe me. This is they sold out a long time ago. These people are not into this for any kind of for your to think that it's real competition going on out there, because it's not. It's not real competition going on. The outcome of the game is determined before the game's even played. 90% of the time, they'll throw a couple of games in there, and they'll make a decision as the game's going on who they want to win, depending on how many people are betting on it. At Vegas, they'll keep a live open on it. So that's how they work it, but work business. So I want to play a little bit more so you can see. And I'm a Steeler fan. I love the Steelers. It's rigged and scripted, folks. They had plenty of guys. They could have had 3 guys. The one guy could have cut that play off, that safety, like I said. Now they're pumping them up. See, they want to show you. And this is bullshit running. Nobody runs like these run plays that they're calling. That shit's like the worst. Nobody. If you want to gain yards, you're not gonna run plays like this, okay? You line up straight ahead with a fullback and you run straight at him a few times off the right tackle or left tackle and wear him down. And then you run these kind of shits. Then you can literally look. He stood there, just stood there. But I'm just explaining something else. To watch this. This is not game. Nobody. They're not even trying to block. They're not even trying to block for this kid. He's supposed to lose yards. I'm gonna bring Coach Script in on this. I'm gonna call him up here. Hello, Coach. You there? Hello. Yeah, I'm here, boy. How you doing today, Sean? Oh, I'm doing good. Doing pretty good today, Coach. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers and Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars are playing week 2, 2022. It was on August 20th. Did you see that game, Coach? Oh, yeah, they rigged it for the Steelers to win by a point. They had a little, I think it was a 4-point lead. If it was to take betting times on that, the Steelers would win. So they didn't cover the spread, and people lost up money. Betting on rigged and scripted football time over there. What you got here? Let's look. Yeah, nobody trying to do any blocking over there to help that fella out to do a little football time gaining over there. Apparently, they don't know where they weren't paying attention to where the marker is over there. They thought the marker was behind the referee with the man standing there with the big X on there. So they was running backwards to go get the yards. They thought it was the other way around. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the way that they have the setup over there with the 2 receivers on the left flank over there, you would not want to do that if you going to run this kind of play here, unless you're going to put a man in motion. And then even then, you want to take on that one fella that's wide open over there on the left side of the field over there. Oh, my goodness. Look here. They threw it right to the play. No blocking, like I said. Nobody put a fullback in there. That tight end didn't do his job over there. So might well have a fullback and take his place on that. Look here. This fella pushing him right through to the other fella. There are 5 people over there. Booty tackling again. They love booty tackling. They're practicing booty tackling this season here. That guy did a false start number 76 over there. And he didn't even try to run out of the way over there. What the hell going on? Can somebody block over there? Please, don't even read that stupid football there, boy. You got all kind of people coming in the backfield on you over there. Coach, I know. What the hell? Even on the scripted football teams, you can get someone hurt out there not blocking for them. And then you got, oh, look at this. Look, they got him right away, TJ. That's that boy ain't too smart over there. He was going to throw the ball into the ground over there and get himself a penalty. How do you think about this kid? Well, I think he's got a hell of an athlete. He's a good athlete, and he'll fit in perfect with the rigged football times in the NFL. And he'll probably get himself a championship ring in about 8 years. But, Who knows what the hell going on with these people? I don't write the script no more, but once in a while they ask me to. But I don't. I watch it for fun and entertainment. And now that I know that you was doing exposing this, I'd come over here and do this too. Now Jacksonville, like I say, there's all kinds of stuff going underneath. Like he jumps up too soon. He sees this coming here. This route is a very seeable route. He keeps looking over to the left because he's still learning it. And now he's totally looking at the guy. And then you got to realize these fellas can literally jump 5 feet, 6 feet off the ground. Easily. He could easily meet a play on that. But they're such a good act. They're so good at acting. They can fake it to where they know how to time it to where they couldn't intercept it. And then sometimes people don't know about the script, and they will intercept it by accident, then they have to call a penalty. Yeah, they do that a lot. Like I said, they won't turn around for the football anyway. Now, that's what they're practicing now. They're going to get a lot of what the hell kind of defense is that over there? You got a man running right down the field with 5 people on one side of the field, and they still can't. Boy, you hooked that thing more than a boomerang over there. Yeah, they got a good team over there. I'm just saying, if everything was straight, the teams would be. If all this stuff wasn't fixed and everything was straight and legit, more people would watch it. The teams would be the true teams would be in the playoffs, and then you would want to you'd have a better fan base. But since it's rigged and scripted, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm also going to pick the Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be playing each other in the Super Bowl this season, this year. That's my prediction. It's just written all over the wall. And if it doesn't happen this year, I'd be totally surprised because Bill Belichick's getting up there in the years, and he is going to win his 8th Super Bowl to prove that Brady, or he's going to win a Super Bowl to prove to Brady that he can do this. So what I'm going to tell you here is that it's rigged and scripted. Pats are going to the Super Bowl. Just Mackie Jones going to the Super Bowl his second year, just like Joe Burrow, and Alabama being represented, and they're going to go into the Super Bowl, and he's probably going to beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and then you're going to have the end of Tom's career, unless they write the script a little bit differently and then have him win a Super Bowl just before his last times. But both of them getting up in age, and I'm telling you, it's coming. Don't be surprised what these people are able to do with this stuff, and they'll get your hopes up as fans, and they'll pull the rugs right out of you because it's rigged and scripted, and they just want your money. And the fact of the matter is, it's never going to change until you go to people that can change these laws, or at least enforce the laws, because it's straight illegal to know the outcome of games and take bets on it. So that's my theory. That's my reason why I make these videos. That's why I don't agree with the stuff that's going on with betting, because it's that rigged and scripted. Everything, soccer. There's guys out here that have channels that just show you how rigged and scripted it is, like Lobo. He'll show you exactly, without no, questions asked afterwards. You'll be totally undeniable, undisputable evidence that the shit's rigged and scripted, and apparently they're actually sacrificing people because they're cults too. So I don't know about all that other stuff, but there is a lot of evidence to prove that may be the case also. So I am saying this part. I don't mind watching something that's rigged and scripted, as long as I know for 100% they come out and tell you that it's rigged and scripted, so people don't bet on the shit and lose their money. So what do you think, Coach? Well, that's exactly right. You can't take people money when you know the outcome of the game. That's cheating over there. And in card times, you'll get yourself in a shootout over there. That's bad business over here when you do things of that nature to people's money's over. It's just not right there, Sean. I know, Coach, and we're going to expose it. And I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you, Coach, for showing up, and I appreciate your time. And we'll look at more of this stuff in more detail. But this is the beginning. We're going to get a lot more detail about things. I'm not going to go through the whole games because of right now, because it is preseason, and I want to see what happens with the YouTube. Let me post things like this. So appreciate your time. Please like and subscribe. And the NFL is faker than chicken diddle soup over there.